Stop taking life's challenges personally. That test you're facing right now isn't a cosmic punishment. It's a universal mechanism designed for your ultimate growth. This isn't about positive thinking. It's about understanding a fundamental truth that will empower you to navigate any storm with unwavering resilience and discover strengths you never knew you had. Chapter 1, Reframing Challenges. Beyond the personal attack. We've all been there. The missed promotion, the failed relationship, the unexpected setback that hits you like a punch to the gut. It's that visceral feeling of why me, a question that echoes in our minds, leading us to believe that life is unfairly targeting us, perhaps even personally attacking us. But what if that immediate emotional reaction, that deeply ingrained sense of personal victimization, is actually an illusion? What if, instead of viewing these challenges as direct assaults on our well-being, we began to see them as part of a much larger, more intricate pattern at play in the universe? This video will challenge that very notion of personal attack, introducing the core premise that these aren't punitive strikes against us, but rather universal mechanisms meticulously designed for our growth. They are not happening to us, but for us, serving as catalysts on our individual journeys of evolution. Chapter 2. Life's Universal Curriculum. The Grand Classroom. Imagine life not as a haphazard series of events, but as a meticulously designed university with a curriculum specifically tailored for your ultimate development. Every setback, every hurdle is a required course, not a random act of misfortune. From ancient Stoic philosophers who embraced adversity as a path to virtue, to modern psychological theories emphasizing post-traumatic growth, the narrative remains consistent. Challenges are universal, an inescapable part of the human experience. Consider a tree, battered by relentless winds and heavy storms. It's not being punished. Instead, the struggle forces its roots to grow deeper, its trunk to become stronger, making it more resilient to future tempest, a perfect parallel to our own growth through hardship. This perspective invites us to shift from viewing challenges as personal affronts to seeing them as mandatory lessons in life's grand curriculum, each designed to teach us something vital, rather than punish us for perceived failings. Chapter 3, Decoding the Test. What challenges actually reveal about us? When adversity strikes, it's not an attack, but a mirror, reflecting back to us hidden strengths we never knew we possessed, undeveloped skills lying dormant, and a deep well of resilience we've yet to tap into. Think of struggle as a diagnostic tool, much like a stress test for our character. The pressure points it exposes are not weaknesses to be ashamed of, but rather precise indicators of areas ripe for profound personal growth and development. We must move beyond the conventional understanding of failure, redefining setbacks not as definitive endings or punishments, but as invaluable data points crucial. Feedback for learning, recalibration. Chapter 4, From Victim to Victor. Mastering your response. The true power in confronting life's tests lies not in avoiding them, but in consciously choosing our response. A profound act of agency that transforms us from passive recipients of fate into active architects of our destiny. Imagine yourself as a skilled martial artist, not flinching from an opponent's strike, but instead using their momentum to redirect their energy and navigating our path forward with greater wisdom. Similarly, we can learn to redirect the emotional blow of a setback into constructive action and profound personal insight. Practical strategies like consistent journaling can help us untangle complex emotions and identify recurring patterns, while mindfulness practices anchor us in the present, preventing us from spiraling into anxiety about the future or regret about the past. Cultivating a resilience toolkit involves actively practicing gratitude for what we do have, embracing self-compassion when we stumble, and purposefully leaning into discomfort, recognizing it as a sign of growth rather than a signal to retreat. Chapter 5. Navigating adversity with intentional purpose. Integrating this new understanding isn't just an intellectual exercise. It's a profound shift in how we show up in the world, influencing every decision we make and profoundly impacting our emotional landscape, allowing us to respond to setbacks with calm and clarity. Instead of succumbing to the familiar dread when challenges appear, we begin to approach them with a sense of curious anticipation, recognizing that each obstacle is a unique opportunity for growth, a chance to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. The ultimate reward for this shift in perspective is not the absence of problems, but an unshakable inner peace, a deliberate sense of intentionality guiding our actions, and an unyielding sense of self that remains robust and whole, regardless of the external storms we encounter.